Pleb then and bread now. Over the past few decades, the quality of bread has changed significantly. In the past, bakers relied on natural ingredients and long sourdough fermentation, while today the process is often shortened with improvers and artificial additives. This makes bread faster and cheaper to produce, but at the cost of flavor, nutritional value, and digestibility. Traditional bread had a soul of its own. The sourdough matured slowly, sometimes for several days, allowing the loaf to develop deep aroma, last longer, and resist mold. The long fermentation also broke down anti-nutritional compounds, making minerals more bioavailable and bread gentler on the digestive system. Modern bread, by contrast, is often made with baker's yeast and short rising times, which results in a quick but far less nourishing product. Raw materials have also changed. Wheat cultivated on an industrial scale is heavily treated with fertilizers and pesticides, and traces inevitably end up in flour. Organic bread, though more expensive, usually has a cleaner profile and higher quality. Some products pretend to be sourdough bread by adding dried sourdough powder. It gives a tangy flavor but does not contain live bacteria and yeasts, so it cannot match the nutritional and health benefits of traditional fermentation. Which breads should be avoided? At the top of the list are gluten-free breads based mainly on starch and additives. They are poor in nutrients and often filled with preservatives. A better option is baking gluten-free bread at home using quinoa or buckwheat. Another weak choice is white wheat bread, made from refined flour stripped of bran and germ, leaving behind little more than calories. On the other hand, the healthiest breads are wholemeal sourdough loaves. Rye, spelt, and whole wheat provide fiber, minerals, and vitamins. Spelt, in particular, tends to contain fewer pesticide residues as it is naturally more resistant to pests. Gluten-free grains like amaranth, quinoa, and buckwheat also produce dense but nutrient-rich breads. Some wonder whether supermarket bread is worse than bakery bread. The truth is, both can be good or bad depending on the recipe and ingredients. Frozen dough used in supermarkets is not harmful in itself, and nutritional value depends more on flour quality than on place of purchase. And what about gluten? Many believe modern wheat contains much more gluten than ancient varieties. Research suggests that difference is not as drastic as often claimed. What matters more is the use of nitrogen fertilizers, which increases certain gluten fractions associated with autoimmune reactions. Meanwhile, improved diagnostics have led to higher detection of celiac disease, making it appear more common than in the past. It's also worth noting that gluten is added to many foods beyond bread: sausages, sauces, canned products, and ready meals because of its technological benefits. It improves elasticity, retains moisture, and extends shelf life. Gluten itself is not harmful to healthy individuals, but its excess can be problematic for sensitive people. In conclusion, bread does not have to be our enemy. It can be our ally, provided we choose wisely. Wholemeal sourdough bread remains a rich source of fiber, minerals, and vitamins. Beyond nutrition, it carries cultural meaning. Bread is a symbol of hospitality, tradition, and the work of human hands. A loaf is more than food. It is a reminder of community, sharing, and continuity across generations. Choosing good bread is in a way choosing to honor both our health and our heritage.